Descendants 3 cast react to Cameron Boyce's death.
Now to a developing story in Hollywood. A Disney Channel star has died.
Yeah, Cameron Boyce's family has confirmed that news.
The passing of 20-year-old Disney Channel star Cameron Boyce has held the world in a spell of sadness. Boyce's career affected not only those who watched his content currently, but also those who remembered his performances as a part of their growing up. Just recently, Boyce made his last on-screen appearance, albeit posthumously, in Descendants 3. The third and final installment of the hit sci-fi series aired on Disney Channel August 2nd, and seeing Cameron Boyce on TV had a lot of people emotional. Welcome to Lime Report. Today, we're talking about Cameron Boyce and what his co-stars had to say about him after the release of Descendants 3. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Descendants for a chance to win our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Now, without further ado, let's explore Cameron Boyce's passing and find out just how his co-stars have been reacting. Descendants has been huge ever since it first premiered as a Disney Channel original back in 2015. When it was first aired, it received over 6.6 million views and had a warm reception from critics. A fun new take on the preteen Disney musical, one critic said. It's a movie that definitely had the feel of a Disney classic with a modern twist, and I highly recommend it. Boyce was one of the four main characters, a fun crew consisting of the teenage children of Disney's Maleficent, the Evil Queen, Jafar, and Cruella de Vil. The film follows these teenagers adjusting to life outside their island prison and sees them undertake a mission to steal the fairy godmother's wand while freeing their parents from captivity. Cameron Boyce played Carlos, the son of Cruella de Vil. He starred next to Dove Cameron, playing Mal, Maleficent's daughter, Sophia Carlson, playing Evie, the Evil Queen's daughter, and Boo Boo Stewart, who played Jay, Jafar's son. His three co-stars all had things to say about Boyce after their last project aired. Be sure to keep watching to find out everything they wanted people to know. In an ABC interview, Boo Boo Stewart said, "We've all just really been there for each other. Everyone who knew Cameron has come even closer, and it's been a very special thing. It's so hard because he's just Cameron. He's just Cameron. He was the person you would always ask if you, needed to talk to somebody. He was always there, and he was that person for everybody." He went on to say, "This is the first time I've ever dealt with anything like this. Somebody said this, just to be okay with any thoughts that you have, it's fine. Because when you're grieving, you think things that, I thought things I've never thought before." In the same interview, Dove Cameron holds back tears as she says, and Cameron, even when he was around, was the hardest person to put into words. Then talking about Boo Boo and Boyce, Dove said, "They were like two puppy brothers together." Boo Boo responded and said, "Yeah, he was like my little brother." Later in the interview, he said, "Cameron was invincible, literally invincible, mentally so strong, physically, and how he presented himself, just invincible, and nothing could touch him." Sophia Carlson, who played Evie, said, "There really will never be any words to describe the pain and how much we miss him, and not much helps except knowing that he lived life with more happiness than anyone I've ever known." In a tribute to her late friend, she posted, "Letting you go is not something I know how to do, and I just can't fathom living in a world without you. I love you, Cam, and I will love you forever." The film's director, Kenny Ortega, said about Boyce, "When he walked into the room, the light changed, the energy shifted. Even when he was standing still, it was bioluminescent. He was lit from the inside out." Ortega went on to describe just how deeply Boyce's passing had affected him. "I'm 69 years old. I've been alive long enough to have witnessed some pretty tough stuff. This was as tough as it gets. I didn't realize that I had as deep a place for pain to come from, that the shock and awe of this unfathomable data of losing this beautiful soul with such promise to this world could possibly be real. But at the same time that I was going through that, I honestly felt Cameron pushing me out of the dark and forward, going, make something, then make something of me, then carry it forward. And don't focus on trying to define what you're feeling about the loss of me, and start figuring out how you're going to keep me alive through the goodness you can be as a person. So this foundation has come into existence that we're all putting our attention into." Ortega is referring to the Cameron Boyce Foundation, a nonprofit that was set up almost immediately after the young actor's untimely passing. Their mission statement reads, "The Cameron Boyce Foundation, established 2019, provides young people creative outlets to help change the world." Honoring Cameron's legacy by supporting the causes important to him. Cameron Boyce was extraordinary, not someone who could be placed in a box or simplified down to a label. As such, the foundation is just as multifaceted as he was. We provide young people with creative outlets to support the causes that Cameron was passionate about, spreading kindness, ending gun violence, clean water, and others. In addition, we will advocate for epilepsy awareness. Disney put out an official statement regarding Boyce's passing. From a young age, Cameron Boyce dreamed of sharing his extraordinary artistic talents with the world. As a young man, he was fueled by a strong desire to make a difference in people's lives through his humanitarian work. He was an incredibly talented performer, a remarkably caring and thoughtful person, and above all else, he was a loving and dedicated son, brother, grandson, and friend. We offer our deepest condolences to his family, castmates, and colleagues, and join his many millions of fans in grieving his untimely passing. He will be dearly missed. For Disney Channel fans watching Descendants 3 as it aired, the experience must have been intensely bittersweet. They were saying goodbye to the series that had come to mean so much to them, as well as one of the most influential faces in their young lives. Boyce's co-stars also had a hard time letting go of the life-changing franchise. Dove Cameron put out a seriously heartfelt post on Instagram, saying goodbye to both her character and to the franchise that helped her grow. Attaching a number of behind-the-scenes clips from the movie, she had this to say in a lengthy post: "I think that's all the behind-scenes content I have. I wanted to post all of it because I need to give it all away. I can't hold it anymore. These past 6 years have been filled with more growth, more deep, true love, and more vibrant life that most people experience in a lifetime, and for that, I am forever grateful and forever indebted. I am humbled by the relationships I have made, the family I have found. I never thought I would ever feel truly seen for the human alien that I think all artists feel they are, that I am until I found these people, my tribe." To @KennyOrtegablog. "You are my guiding light, my mentor, my idol, my friend. Thank you for shaping me into the performer that I am. You will always have your mark on me. To the fans, you are incredible. Your dedication is unfathomable. I cannot believe how loved and cared for you have made us all feel. And all of this is thanks to you and your support. We owe it all to you. To our entire cast family, thank you for making me what I am. I truly believe I will never know better people, and I could never put my gratitude into words. To @Sophia Carson, @BooBooStewart.art, and Cameron. Words fail me. My heart is heavy with pain and aching, agonizing love. My siblings, 6 years with the best. How did I get so lucky? Goodbye, Descendants. I will be forever grateful for this world, this momentary allowance into what felt like a double life, this world that was only ours, that we got to literally build up around us, that kept us safe, that let us escape to a place where everything made sense and everyone had love and a place they belonged, in our most formative and sensitive years. I needed you at 17 when I was lost and looking, and now I leave you stronger, deeply rooted, and decidedly wild, if not a little heartbroken, although I never truly leave you." Sophia Carson then posted a video on Instagram. The video showed the last day of shooting the 4 stars had together on the set of Descendants 3, as the director, Kenny Ortega, announces a total wrap for the young stars. The 4 of them embrace in a large, warming group hug. Reportedly, Cameron Boyce's favorite means of expressing affection was through hugs, and he was never shy about handing them out. The video's caption reads, "Dear Cam, this one's for you," followed by a plug for the Cameron Boyce Foundation. She went on to write about Cameron, "My Cam, our Cam, who was looking down upon us today, dancing like only he knew how, laughing like only he and the whole world could make us laugh, and smiling as if every day was heaven on earth." Cameron Boyce is greatly missed by all that knew him personally and through his media performances. Although relatively new on the Disney scene, Boyce had actually been in the entertainment industry for a lot longer than fans might know. Boyce actually got his first break at the age of 8 when he appeared in the music video "That Green Gentleman, Things Have Changed" by Panic at the Disco. Back in 2008, Cameron Boyce appeared on the show General Hospital Night Shift as a recurring character named Michael Stone Cates Jr. for a grand total of 7 episodes. The same year, he appeared in his first ever motion picture, a horror movie if you can believe it. The movie Mirrors, starring Kiefer Sutherland, hit the box office when Cameron Boyce was just 9 years old. It seems even then he was on the fast track to a major career. He worked with other big actors like Shia LaBeouf in the movie Eagle Eye, and then Adam Sandler in the comedy films Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2. Adam Sandler actually issued a statement following Boyce's passing, saying, "Too young, too sweet, too funny, just the nicest, most talented, and most decent kid around. Loved that kid, cared so much about his family, cared so much about the world. Thank you, Cameron, for all you gave to us. So much more was on the way. All our hearts are broken. Thinking of your amazing family and sending our deepest condolences." Boyce went on to win a Young Artist Award as a part of the cast of the film Judy Moody and Not the Bummer Summer in 2014, 1 year before the release of his first Descendants. Apparently, Boyce was putting all his money to good use. His family told media that Cameron Boyce worked closely with the nonprofit Thirst Project, where he raised over $30,000 to build fresh water wells in Swaziland. What will be Cameron Boyce's legacy? Will his co-stars open up more as time goes on? Will we learn any shocking truths that make us question who the star was? How are you dealing with Cameron Boyce's untimely passing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This has been Lime Report. Thank you so much for watching through to the end. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Descendants for a chance to win our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. And hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the news you care about most. We'll see you next time on Lime Report.
about the splits.
Yes!
Really do.
E.T. caught up with the cast in May, where they reflected on saying goodbye to their Descendants characters.
How was Rain will be